Hi everyone, welcome to Max's Mad Mythic Mercenaries presented by Arbitrary Hero. I am your Dungeon Master Cameron, here to run a game of Waterdeep Dragon Heist for my friends. Hello friends!
Are we in Men in Black
Oh.
today? What just happened?
I'm sorry, I don't remember
I guess
who
you don't
are.
know this.
I
So
have
in
brain
Persian
cancer.
culture, you wear black to a funeral.
You look like a
Oh.
limo driver.
I don't think that's exclusive to Persian culture.
I came ready too. I got
Yeah.
my black.
Speaking of the
Jesus.
deaths of all of you, we're gonna start things off
I'm wrong.
with a. Yeah, you like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna start things off with, instead of a question of the day, we're gonna have a eulogy of the day.
Okay.
So, Rolan,
think-
when you were alive, you were the man from Waterdeep, rolling 6 feet deep, all that stuff. But in death, after these eels have picked apart your bones and dumped what is indigestible of your body into the bay, you disappear, and people will search for you for months because you do have people that care about you. When they do finally bury what is not your body in a grave that is marked in the City of the Dead, Wilhelm, of course, will be sobbing uncontrollably, and he and Brenda are actually going to get into a fight at your funeral about which one of them you loved more. Wilhelm is very adamant of your love for him. How's that make you feel?
Just like in life, misunderstood and unsatisfied.
Fair enough.
But how does Nate feel is the real question.
Alu, there is a semi-realistic chance that you survive this, but hypothetically, if ever the party gets overrun by eels and they take over the boat, you're on an island and they will outrun you if you try and leave the island in the ocean. So when they catch you and they, again, stab you to death, you don't. Not only you die, but Aodon will also die. But you will be the first and only martyr of the Church of Aodon, and you have set up somewhat of a small religious following for Aodon. So what do you think your compatriots, the members of the Doom Raiders and the other ruffians of the Dock Wards that have started following Aodon will say once they realize that you have died, that the light has been extinguished?
I think that they'll fall apart without me, Cameron.
That's fair. That's probably true. Wilhelm, I mean, he's not here. He's going to be just fine. But Spev, you do great works. You have been very active in the Temple of Gond and in the community. But I think the thing I'm most interested in is Jelzar. Do you think that he will reconcile with you in death in a way that he never could in life?
Why did Jelzar die?
No, you died.
Okay, reconcile after I died.
At your funeral.
It's totally your call as what Jelzar feels and if there's any feelings that remains from their relationship. But I think the general assumption around the Temple of Gond was that Sprocket's a kind of accident-prone type of dude. So if they're surprised they got as many years out of him as he did. They
were surprised he was killed as opposed to accidental suicide.
Blown up or electrocuted or fallen out of a building or something. So they're like, it's a good run.
Yeah.
That's fair. I know Hollyries, when you die, your family, your mother especially, there will be a lavish funeral. The City of the Dead will be walled off for the mourners and everything. Your mother, in private, she'll mourn publicly, but in private, she'll be disappointed that you never made the Go Delicately name a name for yourself worthy of the Go Delicately name. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's fine. I feel like it's kind of out of Hollyries' control at that point, so, she wants to make her mom proud, but she can't have it all.
And last but certainly not least, Fen. The unfortunate thing for you, Fen, is that when you die, Roland's dying here too. So who will be left to mourn you? And is there anyone left to avenge your wife now that you failed to do
Only your fleas will mourn you.
Well, look, I've been mourned
That's a good
7 or
line.
8 times already at this point, so I don't know that like people are that eager to do it again. So I'm not really going to worry that much. On the other hand, I'm going to be pretty happy that I might actually have company this time. I'm going to turn to Roland and I'm going to say, "Welcome, homie. Have a donut."
I love
You know,
it.
5 more times and I get a free one.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to punch your card.
Fen make sure
Punch your
he's
card.
got his card punch with him.
right.
Fen's
So
gonna tear apart the underworld looking for his wife.
yeah,
Maybe.
there you go.
Oh yeah, they can find each other.
So
That'll be our new quest.
last time we played, the very last thing that happened was more of these Eelfolk came in through this door to the northeast. The party's now unfortunately outnumbered. The ones that came in, the 4 that came in from the top, that was
2-1.
their movement, and they don't have a ranged attack, so they don't get to do anything else. These 3 here, I believe, Sprocket, you zapped this one, but it's the start of its turn now. Does it stay paralyzed until the end of its turn?
Yeah. Let me look it up real quick. It's
While
just
you-
shocking grasp.
While you do that,
It can't take reactions.
Oh, yeah, it can't take reactions, correct.
Or anything. Yeah, it's not stunning strike.
okay,
Yes.
okay. Then I think the 3 are gonna pile in here and just go after Rolan. First 2, one is an 18 to hit, and one is a 14 to hit.
First one hits.
All right, third one is a 17 to hit.
That hits too.
All right, let me.
This might not be 4 hours after all, guys.
Yeah. The second session is going to be us making characters.
Cameron needs to go fast because he got a bachelorette party to get to.
Yeah, I gotta listen. I got places to be. Okay, so it's just this.
Was there a noise complaint?
Roland, you take 8 damage as their long daggers pierce the gaps between your armor.
Okay.
That is their turn. Next is the other 2 Eelfolk. Well, first,
I believe that other eel person can take reactions now.
yes, no longer. So this one up above, another one comes through the door, and actually it's going to be behind this table here. I know that is within 10 feet of you, Roland. I believe you used your... I'm trying to think if you used it... I guess they haven't gone since the end of your last turn, so you have your reaction back.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? I'll try and attack him. Let's see. And if I hit him, he stops where he is.
Yes.
All right. 16, I believe.
16 hits.
Cool. 9 slashing damage, and he stops, I think,
Right where he is.
like either here or here, wherever he was.
Well, he entered your range here, right? Because that's 10 feet.
If he enters here, yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah, so he
All
can't
right.
take any more movement.
Yeah. One more is going to come in here.
Dear God, man.
And then
Burn the place down.
This one is going to get up from being knocked prone. And they are going to make their spear attacks. And they each get 2. We're going to target 2 on each party member. So, first 2 go to Fen. That is only the highest attack is a 14 to Fen. I don't think either of those hit you. Next 2 go to Roland. There we've got an 18 and a 19.
They both hit.
Jesus.
Oh my
All right.
god.
One. The problem with these glasses is I can't see shit in my room.
And how can we trust it was an 18 and a 19?
Sounds about right.
You take 8 damage and then 3 damage.
All right, so 12 damage.
11.
11. All right.
Both
can add.
go to Hollyries. Do you have the shield spell Hollyries out of curiosity? I don't think yet, right? That's level 5.
No, I don't.
Shield's level 1, but yeah.
Okay, first one is a 7 to hit you. The second one is a 10.
They do. Well, I don't think they would hit.
Did you cast Mage Armor?
No.
Then your AC is probably like what, 11?
Oh yeah, they still miss even without mage armor on you. So yeah,
My
neither.
AC is 19, right?
No, 11. Why do you
Oh.
think
Oh
19?
no, it is 11. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the
You're
wrong
fine.
thing.
You're fine. Last two go to Spev here. I can't imagine they hit. The highest one's a 14.
Nope.
All right.
Any trash talking on here?
Fen, it is your turn.
All right. Do I refresh my memory? Do I have Hunter's Mark on anybody?
You
Is it
do.
that downed guy with the red mark there?
Yeah, so you can bonus action move it
Yeah.
to somebody
Yeah, I'm gonna
else.
move it.
You won't be able to use your
Already.
D8, but you can start revving up.
All right. I am gonna move it to, I guess, just the guy closest to me. Yeah. Good call. And I'm just gonna. I don't
I
really.
realized you're blue
Moving
now.
doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Moving doesn't really help me, so I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna attack with my longsword.
Yeah.
And roll to hit.
See if it
And
works.
you might have to report it because. Oh
Nope.
shit, we saw it this time.
That's
I don't
15.
understand how it works. Yeah, 15 hits.
Hey, all right.
Nice, because he doesn't have a shield.
That's right. All right. I'll see if this. I'm gonna do
D10
actual
plus
damage
strength
here.
plus
Plus
D6.
Right. Plus D6. I'm gonna roll
Yep.
the D6 in here because that's the part that never works. So bear
Yeah.
with me, guys.
Oh, so you rolled like max damage on that. That's awesome.
Here we go.
Hopefully, it
You
kills-
rolled absolute max damage. That's
Get fucked.
Nice.
21.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think you bisected the previous one. How do you kill this one?
Zelda Link spin slash. Blend
Oh
him.
my god. Yes, please. Can I do? But he has to go like that.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, one more off the table.
All right.
One of the bigger ones too.
Yeah,
Did I
well, one of
kill
the ones
that
that can
other
attack
one? Who killed
multiple
that?
times.
Who killed the
Better
first one?
range.
You've gotten both
I'm
kills
pretty sure
so
you've
far,
killed both
Fen.
kills on this one.
Yeah,
so
you
far.
have.
I know because I edited this episode shortly before we played.
Wait,
Nice.
That's elf strength, baby.
All right, Alu, it is your turn. So you're up top.
yeah,
You're,
I'm dealing with some dude hiding in a room up there.
yeah, you're 60 feet above everyone, and you last time you were communicating with the person on the other side of this door.
Yes, he was starting to open the door, I think, when the turns shifted.
Yes. He, like, you hear him shuffling around and moving stuff, and finally the door pops open just a crack. And you can see there is an old man gazing into the darkness of the stairs while his eyes adjust because the room around him is very, very bright due to the lantern burning in the lighthouse. He sees you, and he sees that you are not, in fact, an eel person, so he opens the door wider to allow you just enough for him to slip inside.
Slip inside, lock the door behind us.
Absolutely.
So I want to do a perception check, and maybe a history check to see if, do I have enough of an understanding of this island to have any idea who this person is?
I don't think so. I don't think there's a need for a check. The Skyhorns are not famous. They're lighthouse keepers. They're a family of lighthouse keepers. The lighthouse is named after them, but no one really pays attention to them. They're just traffic cops. But so in this room, you see past this iron door that you slipped past. You see, the air in the room is really heavy with the smell of burning oil. It takes oil to keep the lantern burning. A massive lantern on a metal post beams out the light into the sky, and it's daytime, so it's a little hard to make it out, but you can still see. You see the two glass windows offer these vantage points above the rest of the island. So if you're looking to make a perception check and check out the rest of the island, you can do it there. And then this big glass in front shows the lantern beam. The Lucian, the gentleman, that the old man that let you in, he's kind of short in stature. He's got wild white hair, gray eyes. He says, how did you get up here, miss? How did you get past the Eelfolk? His eyebrows are kind of waggling a lot while he speaks.
So Ollie would be like, talk fast, tell me what's going on. And she's going to do a perception check to like look around the island and see.
Yeah, so you can
have
use your
6
movement.
seconds.
You move to each side. It's just not enough time. You like glance out. You don't see anything obvious on the island.
Bad perception.
Lucian says the Eelfolks came in about a 10-day ago. I don't know why they're here. He says, "Is everything going down? I mean, there's clearly fighting downstairs. Like, are we
Yes,
safe? Should I?" He starts re-blocking the door.
Should definitely reblock the door. You are not safe.
All right, I think that'll be it for your turn.
Yeah.
Spev, you're up.
Cool. So yeah, I'm useless offensively. So in D&D, we often talk about what we have in our inventories, but not often what we don't have in our inventories. So I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility to say that Sprocket has a bunch of oily rags in his inventory, just sort of like armor springing a leak or something. Do you think that's sort of a fair assumption?
Yeah. Sounds like Sprocket to me.
Like for maintenance and stuff.
Yeah, like
Do you
cleaning
have-
up spills, or if like something kind of breaks, I can kind of stuff it in there real quick.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Not like a container of oil, but just some dirty rags that have oil on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can say that you have a rag that you like keep on your person away from the workshop, no matter what.
Cool. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna be like, all right.
It was handed to you. It's actually your grandfather's rag. It's the last thing you have of his memory from the times when you used to work together in his workshop building toy boats. It's one of your most cherished memories. Yeah, go ahead.
The family rag.
All right, yeah, I untie the family rag from its
And his face.
traditional
That's the appropriate reaction. That is the appropriate
spot.
reaction.
So I untie this rag. I look down. I'm like, I'm sorry, Grandpa. I know your memory dies with this, but if I die, our lineage dies with me. So I'll walk up to Rolan and go, Rolan, what you really need is a lot more firepower. Excuse me. And I would like to take his halberd and like go around the blade side and like start tying the rag all the way around his halberd. Just to get it like, I'm not trying to cover the blade, but I'm trying to get it affixed and on there.
I understand.
And-
like the base where the blade attaches to the shaft,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, because like halberd's got those like hook blades, whatever. So yeah, I tie it on the most secure spot, and then like I'll take both my like gauntlets and kind of like touch the contacts together and cause a spark and try to ignite it.
I love it. I'll say that now, Roland, when you attack, you will do 1d4 plus 1 fire damage for the next minute it takes for the rag to burn away.
Okay. Yeah, fire's doing double damage to these guys.
Okay.
So at least now I can be, because like I'm not trying to replace whatever your blade damage is. That just like an additional 4?
Yes. Yeah. On top of what
awesome.
he does.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, and
For
now
a guy
I'm
who's
gonna,
getting clocked like Rolan seems very ungrateful about this.
hey, I'm an artificer. All I have is inventing things. And then for my bonus action,
it works.
I do too, because I got nothing. So I'm going to also look at this table, and can I do my telekinetic shove on the table? I think it says creature only, but I don't know. I don't know if that's just in terms of saving throws. But I would like to try to shove this table into the group of all of them, and just, I don't know if it's going to do any damage, but hopefully kind of push them back and hold them back a little bit.
So the table's already on the side, and they are leaned up against it. How does telekinetic shove work?
I choose a creature within range, and they make a DC, a strength saving throw within 30 feet of me, as within range.
So I'll say you can use the table, and what will happen here is both of the eels behind the table will have to make that saving throw. So you're able to kind of try and
Awesome.
shove both of them. All right. So
yep,
strength
please.
saving throw, you said?
Yep, 14's the number.
Neither of them beat it.
Awesome. So yeah, I just want to like push them all back into that doorway to some capacity.
Yeah. Does it say anything if you smush someone?
No, it just says if they fail, they move 5 feet away.
Gotcha. I'll say like they kind of the whole group kind of slides a bit into the corner.
Cool. All right.
Bev is almost quite literally throwing the kitchen sink at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have nothing. Fuck. I got. Okay. Yeah, that's my turn. I guess I don't know if I want to be in here with all. Yeah, it's my turn.
All right, Roland, you're up.
Okay. Bonus action, second wind.
Cool.
I regain 8 hit points. Cool. I might last an extra round. We'll see. And then I'm going to attack. Which one of these guys is looking the roughest? I know I've hit a couple of them.
The one to your right.
The one to my right? To
Two
my
to
direct
your right.
right.
Yeah.
This one here. Okay. I'm going to do an attack against him. Let's see. What are my maneuvers again? Nah, okay. I'm just going to just going to do a regular attack on him.
16 hits.
Okay. All right, cool. So we are going to that's 8 slashing damage, and then do I roll a
yes, D4 plus
D4
1
plus
fire
1.
damage.
All right. That's 3 plus 1 is 4.
Yeah. That's
So
doubled to 8, so you've done 24 damage to this thing. You
Wow.
plunge your glaive
Nice.
into its chest. The fire crisps and crackles the skin. Things start smelling like really delicious. You think like you get a little teriyaki sauce, like primo. And this one falls over dead.
Unagi.
Thanks to
Unagi.
Unagi. All right, that is my turn because I'm going to use my reaction for a riposte if I can, or if anybody tries to move away from me.
All right, Hollyries, it is your turn.
Okay. Are there any flammable objects anywhere?
Tables.
Your roll.
Like in the light, so they do store. I mean, it's a lighthouse. They store a lot of oil down here. Yes, there's barrels and barrels of oil in the
I
corner.
believe the furniture is also wood.
Yeah.
Where are the barrel? Are there any barrels here in the room?
Like they just got a delivery. The Amazon truck's outside. The barrels are right in the door.
There are these eelfolk got shoved into a pile of barrels. The barrels were kind of stored over to the right.
Okay.
Light it up, Holly.
I'm gonna aim for the oil barrels.
So certain spells are weird. Does Fireball let you target objects, or is it just creatures?
I want to say
I
it
thought-
should be all right.
I'm at Hannah's got it open.
Creature or object within range.
Okay, then yes, you can target the barrels.
A flammable object hit by this can ignite if it is not being worn or carried by anything.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, this is brilliant.
Are the eels
I'm
wearing a barrel or
No, they're
carrying
not. They're
a
not.
barrel?
You can hit the barrels. I'm gonna say because there's a pile of eels in front of them, you gotta hit I mean, they're stationary. We'll say it's a 13 to hit, but this is brilliant, so you get a point of inspiration for this idea.
Awesome. All right, here I go.
First attempt doesn't hit. You can re-roll if you want to use your point of inspiration.
I do.
Right call.
Very much the right call.
Mm-hmm.
This could save our asses.
Mm-hmm. AOE.
Just enough.
AOE.
Okay,
It's close.
hold on. I need to look up something.
Yay! Take that, Samuel Jackson!
DM.exe has had an error.
Okay,
What if we
It's gonna
accidentally
be
burned down the
a-
lighthouse?
20-foot radius sphere.
Fuck.
Alu, the fire's touching you, but you're on the second floor, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Actually,
But she's
like
60 feet up.
the mass of the barrels, we'll say, is like here.
Flipping virtual style.
She just blew up
I'm
her
not gonna have eyebrows.
Okay, I mean, they keep most of the barrels in the back, but yes, I rolled. There's a shipment of barrels here. I'm gonna treat this like you cast the fireball spell, which you don't have, but you're sending a firebolt into a fuck ton of barrels of oil.
Yeah.
So everyone, all the eel folk in this sphere are gonna get an attempt to make a dexterity save to avoid taking all the damage. They can take half damage if they make their dex save. What is your spell save DC?
14.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. So I've got how many eel do I have here? 1, 2, 3,
this is
4, 5,
interesting.
6, 7, 8.
7.
They're gonna
8.
roll to see if they take full damage and not double damage.
Right, because they are vulnerable to fire. All right, hold on a second.
Gonna hurt.
Holding.
Maybe roll a damage first.
So okay,
See how necessary
yes.
those saves are.
That's fair. That's fair. Hollyries, fireball
Yeah?
normally deals 8d6 fire damage. That's what I'm ruling this as. So roll me 8d6.
8d6? What the fuck?
Yeah, fireball.
Once you get up to like some of the higher level spells, you're
Ian,
gonna
wizards
roll like
are real good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're squishy,
Listen,
but they have
We live in a
high
world
output.
of dragons and giants and gods.
Oh, wait.
And
Sorry, ignore that.
some
was,
people choose to learn how to harness the power of the elements themselves.
I mean, look,
And
I had a
some people,
magic
like
sword
Fen,
there for a while,
spend
and then
a
it
long
broke. So,
time learning
you know,
how to
if you're telling
be
me like
real,
magic's the way to go,
good
you know, I
at
kind of
leaving
did
a
have some
sharp
magic
piece
in my
of metal.
hand there, and then somebody decided to take it away from me. So I don't know what's
That's auditory hell.
Okay. Okay, so this inferno goes up, and no matter what, this guy dies, this guy dies, this guy dies, this
Awesome.
guy dies,
Awesome.
this guy dies. There is a chance the 3 can survive.
Maybe.
They got
But they're a flame.
Well, hold on. Here's them to make their save.
Okay.
They need to beat a 14.
God, this is
That one is a 15, so that one makes it. This one is a 13, that one fails. Third one.
Dead.
11, that one fails.
Okay, so
Okay.
2 out of the 3 of them die because they take what 40 damage.
This guy dies. This guy dies. This guy takes 20 damage
damn.
because he made the
A-
save. So he takes
O-
half damage to
U.
10, but then doubled to 20.
He wasn't the one I shot, was he? Or is that the guy who already died?
He is hurt. He was hurt already. He's pretty badly injured.
Awesome.
So
Cool.
there is a inferno that engulfs this room.
Now the building is on fire.
Do Rolan and I have
building
eyebrows?
The building
You know what?
structure
I can
is
do
stone.
prestidigitation on my next turn.
That'll clean up 5 feet of the fire and oil.
Yeah, how on fire is this building
That's
now?
fine.
Well, hold on. So the building
Okay.
itself, the structure is stone.
Hit him, Dan.
Okay.
But there is a lot of wooden crates and furniture that is now on fire.
And fuel.
Yes. So everything goes up in a ball of fire, but then now the room is starting to fill with an acrid, poisonous smoke. The stairs are acting like a chimney and bringing that smoke up to the top level.
Got the Spev crying, "Oh, my family rag! No!"
Just watching it burn. Maybe I can get that back. No.
Sacrifice for the team, Spev.
I guess I didn't need to. Oh, that is.
All right, it is the Eelfolk's turn. This guy,
Run
Is
away.
yeah, I think he's
Crying.
gonna try and get away.
You can try.
He is going to
You-
move
Holly
here.
did a-
Got wrath now.
All right.
That hasn't left your threat range. This movement leaves your threat range.
Cool. Taking him down. Hopefully.
Holly did a minimum of 180 damage.
Yeah, total.
If they only
Natural
all
20.
only took 20.
Oh, crit. All right.
All right.
Remember when we thought we might not survive this?
Well, we weren't going to. All right, so that's 12 plus another D10.
Every now and then, Hollyries has some good ideas.
That is 19 slashing damage.
Compared to the rest of us,
Yeah,
Hollyries is
Hollyries-
a fucking god.
You got us into this situation, and
And
then
I'm
you
getting
made
you out of it.
so
You're
you break
welcome.
even at best.
Yeah.
I
Good job.
don't, look, in
This
Hollyries'
is
defense,
ideas.
she routinely
worked.
does like 4 times the damage that any of us do. So,
So-
I don't know. Like,
This eel person sees all his friends and family go up in a crispy inferno, starts coughing at the acrid smoke burning his lungs, starts to try and slither away, and Roland, you spear him in the back.
Oh,
I
I
like
didn't add
it's
my
it's
fire bit damage, but whatever. It doesn't matter.
yeah. You actually do that really nice thing where you pierce the tail and then go into the spine, and like the eel kind of curves around the stick so you can like eat it. Like,
that's actually not a
it's-
very nice thing.
yeah,
You
it's
start roasting on his dead friends.
It's pretty delicious. All right. There's this one at the start of his turn. What does Alchemist's Fire do? I guess that's what I'll use for the lingering effect.
Alchemist
I
Fire
think it's
does like a
D4
D4
damage. Until they put it
per
out.
round. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call it an Alchemist's Fire. All right.
Alchemist Fire is just baby's first napalm.
Basically.
Hey DM, when you go to edit this, can I request when I do my firebolt that you have Fireball playing in the background by the one and only Pitbull?
Yeah, absolutely. So here's what you do. You write a letter to Pipple's agent to get permission for me to use the song, and we can do that. Pay them whatever, the $5,000 or whatever their fee is. And yeah, we can do it.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
you can sample a snippet, then you don't have to pay him anything as long as it's under a certain length.
Well, maybe I can ask my
I
new
think.
BFF Emilio.
There you go. Yeah, Emilio Estevez will have you covered. All right,
Yeah.
this one's also going to try and run. It's going to go here. It can go here, 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 here.
I feel like there's a story.
It's going to leave your area of threat, Fen, by trying to get through this door as it tries to flee.
Back of opportunity. Take him down.
I wonder if Fenn's gonna want to do that. I wonder.
How much bloodlust is... How battle horny is Fen right now?
Stay tuned, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
For how long?
Really.
I
Do the
don't know.
commercial break.
Is it my turn now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Wait,
it's not
what
your
hap- yeah.
it's not your turn, but you can use your reaction to attack him because he's leaving your area of threat.
Then yes, I'm absolutely gonna attack that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You get a standard melee attack here.
Okay, so that's just a
yeah.
roll 20, right? 120.
Roll 20 with your strength stat and proficiency.
Yeah, hit that longsword button.
Yeah.
There it is. Eh.
12.
You swing your sword after it, but it clangs against the side of the door.
That's such a
18.
that's such man. What a horrible way to end this fight. You go out with a fucking wet fart. Good job, you loser.
Well, he's not out of the woods yet.
It's the worst showman there ever was.
All right. With that, Fen, it's your turn. This fire is still burning.
You could step in the door and shoot him.
No.
Fire rises. Yeah. Why not? I'm gonna move in front of the door. Presumably I can see now into this door. I don't
Yeah.
even see him in here.
Give me
No.
just a moment.
Is this a dead end?
So, you step into this room, and you can see that there's a lot more barrels of oil here. This seems to be the
Tinderbox.
storage area.
We
The oil that the barrels that Hollyries lit up were destined for this room. You see some moldy food, and you see some clawed apart barrels are scattered around the room. You don't see the creature.
Is this a chest over here?
Yeah, there's like different chests and storage items here.
Okay, but the creature's not around. Like he's not like on the ceiling or some like Miyazaki shit out here.
You want to give me an investigation check?
I do want to give you an investigation check. Let me find out where it is. Hang on. Okay, it's just I get nothing on investigation.
You really
Great.
can't see any sign of it or anything.
It's so
there's
dumb.
no, you know that there's no window here. This
It's
is the
so
only
dumb.
door into this room, but this thing is not anywhere to be around. You do know that you have a really high passive perception, so you it's not in this room. Like, you're not picking up any signs of another living creature in this room.
There's gotta be.
Does it look like the fire is like making its way over here, or is it just like burning terribly in that one corner over there?
It looks like it's something you need to fight to put out. Yes.
Okay. Because I want to look through these chests. I think I can make it over here with the rest of my movement. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Oh yeah.
And I want to try and open this chest. I'm assuming that's what this is here.
Sure. So yeah, you're if you're spending your time opening, like, you can go through and open up stuff. Again, there's not much, but like lighthouse supplies. There's wicks, like large rope wicks. There's foodstuffs. There's ropes and tools and things like that.
All right, hard pass.
All right, Alu.
Yeah,
Oh.
someone else is gonna have to
Am I
do something
gonna
with this room because Fen is obviously a moron.
stop?
Alu,
We know.
yeah, it's your turn. You're up with Lucian, and you see thick black smoke start coming in through the gaps between the door and the wall. And Lucian starts panicking. He's like, "Oh God, what's happening down there? There's no ladder out of here."
I got him. I don't know if I can carry anybody with my winged boots. Can I carry him with my winged boots?
You can essentially use the wing boots to take you and Lucian out of here.
Okay. Sweet. But before we do that, is he gonna tell me what the hell is going on?
He seems in a state of panic now. He's afraid he's gonna burn to death.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna rescue him.
A warrior.
We're going out the window, and I'm assuming that since
Says Spev of all people.
there's there are windows up here, I'm not gonna have to go out the door and down. So I'm thinking this room will be safer if we don't open the door again.
Yeah, I got you.
We're not one of
Yeah,
these windows.
you take an elbow and you break one of the windows. I think last time you made a strength check. Give me a strength check. Oh yeah. You smash through this window. Lucian's like, "Oh my God, what are you doing? I don't want to die." You grab him.
Her elbow. She's just gonna fucking kick it in. She's done with this.
Yeah,
shit.
you kick it and you've got him in like a bear hug, and you kind of backflip off the edge. The wing boots, they are strong enough to hold you up. They struggle with the two of your weight, but all you're really trying to do is fall slow enough to not get hurt.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're able to kind of fall, and you also kind of slide because the lighthouse does get bigger as it goes out. You kind of fall and slide down this lighthouse.
Like surfing down the side of the lighthouse.
Yes, very Legolas here. To get down to the ground floor. It's 60 feet. We'll say that's your movement and your action to dash. So that'll be it for your turn for now. All right, Spev, you're up.
All right, I'm right next to Rolan, and I'm gonna try to put out the fire on his halberd. Yeah,
Sure.
like, I think the threat is gone. I was wrong to worry about anything ever. Can I please have that back, Rolan? It's significant.
I will
Yeah, so you spend your action
present
kind
him
of
with his.
stamping
yeah,
out.
I'll just sort. I'll pat it out. And I'll take. How badly singed is it?
It's pretty. I mean, it's an oily rag. It takes some doing to pat it out, and it's pretty tattered at the end of it. Even if it didn't burn as long as it could have.
Yeah.
Your dad's gonna be so pissed at you.
I look at this tarnished and like now burnt up rag, and I'll go like, one more notch in the legend of Great Pap Spackle Stick. And then so like
Great pap spackle stick.
I really like
a
that
true legend. So could I like try to do another telekinetic shove on the fire to try to like I guess make a vacuum to take some of the air away, the oxygen.
No, I think there's
It
like
might be a stretch.
There's nothing solid to shove at this point.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll just be like, yeah, I got my rag back. I'm happy. That's my turn.
At the end of your turn, Fen didn't do this because he's far away. Same with Allie. At the end of your turn, give me a Constitution saving throw. If it's less than
really?
15, we'll see what happens.
Cool. I really should have stepped
see what
outside.
Don't
Is this no
murder you.
less than 15?
You start coughing, and you're gonna take 1d10 smoke inhalation damage.
All right.
You're gonna end up with emphysema.
8. You take 8 damage from the smoke, kind of
A
just.
lot of smoke damage. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
just huffing
you're
this
right
stuff.
next to a burning pile of oil.
This is like that
And
bullshit steam
corpses.
mechanic in video games.
I see my smoke meter start filling.
All right, Roland, it is your turn.
Did you move
Okay.
away?
Didn't think
I
about
have a 5-pound water skin in my adventuring gear. I know it's not going to do the whole job, but can I like start picking off a corner of this fire and just start dousing it with my water?
You want to put oil on or water on an oil fire? Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I don't have anything else unless I want to run outside and grab some dirt. Like, and you know, the only person who can magically do this is Holly.
Why are you trying to fight the fire at all?
Because this is still public property, and we kind of, you know, there might be more to this place before, you know, it completely incinerates on the inside.
I did find a
Lighthouses are
portal.
generally important structures.
I
Yeah.
did find a portal below.
Pretty
this.
important.
Yeah,
to,
like there's other stuff to do here, and we
harbor.
kind of want to have a way to get out. All right. Well, if that's the case, then yeah, water on an oil fire is not a good idea. Can I
Well,
just
Roland
start?
know that.
Awfully litigious.
Yeah, would Roland knew that? I
Hey,
guess.
Roland cooks. Roland cooks. He understands
Okay,
grease
that's fair.
fires.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, can I just like run out the door real quick, like gather up an entire armload of like dirt or
Air.
something, or just start and then like run back and throw it on the thing?
Sure.
Or instead, they are vulnerable to fire, but they're not particularly flammable exactly. Maybe I will just roll the I don't know. Maybe roll these bodies on top, like start throwing bodies on the fire to smother it.
You can like take your glaive and kind of try and shove these two bodies onto the fire.
Sounds more like fueling the fire to me.
I mean, they might be flammable, but like I'm
out.
thinking if we could smother it instead of I don't know.
All right.
Now, I mean, an armload of dirt's not going to do much either. I mean, he's just ill-equipped for this.
I think that is your turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
We're just all standing in the smoke, just huffing it.
15.
You made the 15, so you take half damage.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
2 half to 1, you take 1 smoke inhalation damage.
Okay.
All right, Hollyries, your turn.
Okay.
This room is kind of filling up with smoke.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Rock and
try.
roll, baby.
I know it's only an area of 10 feet that I can use this, but I am gonna try to use prestidigitation to move the smoke, or at least evaporate it.
What
Are
does...
there any windows in this place?
It's a 10-foot square area,
Yeah, and it's up to 1 hour.
and you're trying to, like, put out the fire with the magical hand?
No, she wants to move the smoke, I think is what she said.
Yeah,
Don't forget,
I can-
Cameron already said that this place is made of stone. I don't think we need to worry about it like falling.
But it's
down.
also a
With-
chimney.
yeah, like, but with prestidigitation, I could either create a wind, which I
Okay.
feel like maybe could blow it out the door, or I can just
Roland could create a wind.
snuff
Spinning and spinning and spinning.
That's all we need. We got
God
Roland.
damn it. Snuff out some of the flames.
All right.
Snuff out some of the flames.
All right.
Snuff out some of the flames. 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 Snuff out some of the
So yeah, prestidigitation lets you snuff out 10
Yeah.
square feet of, or range is 10 feet. Hold on.
Yeah, the range is 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay. Prestidigitation, like I'm putting on my DM hat now. I believe the capacity of prestidigitation is like you can snuff out a candle or something.
A candle, torch,
A candle,
or
a
small
torch, or a
campfire.
small campfire.
Okay.
So I'll say you
cool.
can snuff out. Yeah, you.
Which
Cool.
I would argue that 10 feet of flame could count as a small campfire.
That
No, that is
No,
a
that's-
that is
Standards.
That would be a bonfire.
that would be a huge bonfire.
You can put out one of the squares. Yes.
Okay.
There's still 4 left,
not?
but yes.
What
Are
else are we
you
gonna do
going
here?
anywhere at the end of your turn, or are you going to hang out here in the smoke-filled room?
Well, I want to move.
I'm coughing violently next to you.
So I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation, and then I'm gonna step outside with Rolan and get some fresh air.
Yes. Roland's decided not to
I
go
haven't.
anywhere,
Yeah,
but
I decided to throw
Yeah, you
bodies on the
can.
fire instead because I got nothing else to do.
you can come out here and kind of breathe, and you're going to be okay. All right. On the fire's turn.
Wait, do I need to do anything for Prestidigitation?
Nope,
I don't
you already
No.
did
I
it.
guess not. Okay, cool.
Great.
The fire's turn.
All right. Fen, it is your turn.
Okay, well, what is that?
The fire is spreading.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna book it out of here now, or at least go back into this room with the rest of my boys here. And I don't know. I'm useless in this situation. I have nothing.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Then
Unless we had said anything specifically for firefighting, I don't think we can fix this one.
Yeah, well, again, I think Fenn's just going to tell the crew that I'm pretty. It's a stone place. I think it's just going to burn itself. Although there are full barrels, right, of more explosive shit in the other room.
In the other room, yes.
Okay, is everything? Are we able to like just move the fuel away from that door so it never goes into that room? Can we do that maybe?
Is
try to
there,
shut
is
the
there
Cut
a
it
door?
off?
So you're
Yeah,
trying
can
to
we
you're
cut
trying
it
to
off?
like clear out enough area.
Like you would with a forest fire. Like you
Yeah,
do a
if
clear
you wanna
cut.
You
spend-
dig out
if
a
you-
trench or whatever?
If you spend
Yeah,
your
yeah.
action in this room, you can take all the flammable stuff and move it to one far corner, and then there's stone tiles and things like masonry work to like do repairs around the building structure. So you can try and like pile all that at the door.
Yeah, I want to put non-flammable stuff in the way of the flame.
Yes. So you can spend you spend your turn doing that. At the end of your turn, give me a Constitution save.
Yes. Okay. Now that I've done that, I guess that's all I need to do. All right. Constitution save incoming. There we go.
You are going to take 1d10 smoke inhalation damage.
Uh-oh.
For you, it's 10. You take 10 damage.
oh my god,
Damn.
shit.
You should
Shit,
have.
how
It
you
would have
doing,
been
bud?
very surprising if it hadn't been 10.
All right. Alu, it is your turn.
Okay, I guess I was going to check on old dude here. Is he
He's-
okay?
Yeah, he's
Freaking-
kind of brushing himself off. He kisses the ground. And then if you're waiting for him to do something, he's going to run to the entrance of the lighthouse and look inside and just hold his head. And he's like, oh, no.
Okay, so Ollie's gonna come over here to join him. And I don't know, does he have any ideas on how to fight flame in his lighthouse?
He, I guess if he's seeing Fen pile things up, he says, yeah, put all the non-flammable stuff in front and we got to get out of here.
Before the cops come.
Yeah.
And obviously, since I was not seeing the fight that happened before, I don't know what door that dude went out of.
No,
Was it-
you weren't seeing any of that stuff.
Yeah, but was it the front door? Would I see him now behind us?
The eel person?
Correct.
No,
go out that door.
you never
Okay.
saw the eel person leave.
Alright, that's just, I'm just checking. I don't want to be like standing here in the doorway and get stabbed in the back because I wasn't looking around. I'm looking around.
Understood. No, there's no eel folk around you.
All right, and since she's, also observant and smart. Can I do a perception check and see if there's anything else she can do to help?
Sure.
Well, I guess that would be a nope.
The
That
the
would be a negatory.
fire is you're distracted because Aodon just won't stop giggling.
Oh, he's finding this amusing. Does Aodon like the fire? Actually, weirdly, that crit fail of a perception check.
Little
was
little
actually
little
very
pudgy
perceptive.
fingers are reaching out to the fire.
Aodon wants to play in the fire, huh? Interesting.
All right. At the end of your turn,
Fucking demon.
you're outside the building, so you're fine. Spev, you're up.
Cool. What's like the doors and windows situation down on this first floor?
Nothing around this. There's just the doors behind you, and the doors. This one is on fire. This door over here. Fen is in the process of taking off the hinges and shoving it in the back room, so it's just stone.
Oh yeah. I wasn't sure if it'd be better to run in and try to like close all the doors so it just stays closed in this enclosed space. Like, is the door that they came through, is that just fucked and gone?
It's on fire. It's pretty fucked.
Shit. Yeah, elementary school taught me you got to close all the doors and windows, but it seems like we might be past that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and back out, I guess. I don't know anything else we can do.
Yeah, I guess at this point, I think we can speed things up. Roland, you have enough movement, I think, to help Fen and then leave. I'm assuming that's what you're going to do. Fen, you'll finish things up on your next turn and then leave. Yeah. So you're able to outrace the fire. You get a good spread of all the stuff out away from the building. And you just watch the fire kind of take over the entire area. It seems to go back into this back room. But even though the door is gone, there's enough stuff in between and there's not enough flammable stuff that it doesn't seem to go into the storage area with the other barrels. You do see a ton of black smoke billowing up through the top of the lighthouse, especially the window that Alu broke. And it's basically going to burn. I mean, it's an oil fire. It's a large oil fire. It's going to burn for the next hour. So what do you all want to do during that time?
Rest.
Can we do a long rest?
I need a deal.
Just really watch this thing come down.
Do you want to long rest here, or do you want to go back to the boat?
No, long rest here.
We're gonna long rest.
Well, I thought I heard long rest.
I said it. If anyone else is on board, I need it, but I can do a short rest.
Is the boat gonna wait 8 hours?
Well, where are they going to go? They got a bunch of people who died.
Didn't they get a little
They got
fucked up
one
too 'cause of
person
that
who
damn
died.
wave?
Yeah, they're working on repairing their own I mean, you can go talk with them. Again, this is only like 100 feet away from you all.
Yeah.
This is not a big island, so.
Hollyries is gonna go on the boat.
Oliver's
Okay.
not going anywhere. Oliver thinks baby wants to play with fire. She might let
It
him.
didn't sound like that sentence was over at first. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
All right. So Hollyries is on the boat. Who else is on the boat? Alu is staying on the island.
I'll go back to the boat, but I'm not getting on it.
Sure.
Before we leave the lighthouse, how hard is it to just do like a walk around the base of it to see if there's any sort of cellar doors or
Yeah, you're
hatches
able to
around
do that. I mean, there's not smoke coming out around the stone. It's all funneling up through the top of the lighthouse, so your vision's not obscured. There's
Can
no.
I do one more? Can I do one more check for my portal just to like narrow down exactly where it is? Can I tell exactly where it is from here?
I think
Yeah.
it's
It's
Right
once
below
per
the
short
lighthouse?
rest, so you might have to wait until.
Okay, I can wait. I can wait.
Or actually, I think you did your portal look right before you short rested to try and get the use out of it. So
Yeah,
you can do
alright.
it now. It is
Sure.
down beneath you when you're standing on the lighthouse. It's almost directly below you.
So maybe there are steps or something down there or something.
yeah.
Okay.
probably where that dude disappeared.
Mhm.
So
Which
Alu
then- yeah.
is taking point near the lighthouse, not like right there so you don't get smoke inhalation, but nearby. Is everyone else going back near the boat?
Mm-hmm.
I guess so. Yeah.
Sure.
All right, I guess.
Yeah.
Out on the beach.
I know that I carry the rat baby around in like a little baby bassinet under all of my clothes and robes and stuff, but I put Aodon down and let him play in fire, what will happen?
Nothing. He just seems to enjoy crawling around the burning building. He seems fine.
Okay, cool. He's happy letting him play in fire.
Not creepy at all.
And
Right? It's not at all creepy.
so, is the party taking a short rest or a long rest?
Sounds like we can do it. I mean, if Spev wants a long rest, that we should.
Okay, can we talk to the crew and be like, hey, how long are you guys willing to stay?
Yeah. So you all kind of get back towards the boat. They're still working on it. Lucian is kind of this old man that's kind of walked with you back to the boat. He seems to be in a state. Yeah. So what all are you asking? You see Captain Coppertree up front. Lucian kind of stumbles into the boat.
We just want to like. There's got to be more to this place. Something else is going on here. We're kind of in rough shape just because of some bad luck. But we could, we can either, if you're not willing to wait overnight, or at least come back tomorrow, then give us an hour and then we'll go back in and we'll come out as soon as we can. If not, then if you don't mind camping out here, then great. We would be
What
eternally
he's
grateful.
trying to ask is we would be much appreciated if you wouldn't mind waiting for us overnight. Is that okay? I was planning to chill on the boat anyway.
So Coppertree, she says, we still have some repairs to make, so it'd at least be another hour before we left anyway. But I'm not keen to leave until I figured out what happened to the Jade Lion anyway. At that, Lucian speaks up and he says, I saw that boat. It got pulled in by one of our elementals. I think it's in the cave in the cove on the other side of the island.
Great.
Your elementals?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I mean, it is a Skyhorn Lighthouse. The family we use. There's a bowl of summoned water elementals that we use to help. We summon water elementals to help ailing ships reach harbor safely if they're coming in trouble.
Are you currently in possession of that bowl?
No, these damn eel monsters took it. They
Okay, that explains
something
it.
happened weird like a 10-day ago. I don't know. Something strange happened with the bowl. It's been acting more strongly for a while now, but 10 days ago the eels came and they came for the bowl. There's a cave below the lighthouse. It's real special. That bowl's a family heirloom, but the Eelfolk they're after that thing.
Well,
And you didn't think to tell the proper authorities or give any sort of warning to boats in the harbor? That
I
there's
tried.
elementals
I've been
emerging?
signaling, but no one came to help.
well, we're
Okay.
here now.
Yeah, well, we
Maybe you'll
helped.
know about the bowl.
With the lighthouse is burning behind me.
Yeah. He says, I mean, hopefully the other oil barrels don't catch. If they don't catch, then it'll burn out and not explode.
Great. I think we just wait it out.
The thing is, my family, for 6 generations, we've had the bowl of summon elementals. It's an artifact that's a big part of Waterdeep history. And we know how to summon it and how to work with the water elementals we summon. But these things, if they're using it for summoning water elementals, I don't think they can control them. If they've taken the Jade Lion, they've taken other ships I've seen. I bet you that they've got hostages somewhere that they're trying to use to summon the elementals so that they kill the hostage instead of the Eelfolk, the prisoners. You can.
Why do they need the elementals to kill people? Are they sacrificing something to them?
That I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know what they want. But you can either go around the back of the island to get into the cove to go in the caves, or if it's still working in the lighthouse, there's a trap door that you can go into in the storage room that'll drop you down into the caves.
In the storage room with the extra oil.
Yeah, that one.
All right, that must be why Fen lost track of the one that got away.
She might have been able to find him if he hadn't been so fucking stupid. Roll a 4.
The fact is that now he's got time to warn anybody else he's working with. So they're going to know we're coming. I, for one, might, if they think they know where we're going to come in at, they're going to stack up at that door.
So we maybe go to the harbor?
Maybe we go cove side.
Listen, if you're thinking of clearing out the eels and rescuing whoever is down there, I can help. And Lucian kind of opens up his coat and he pulls out potions of water breathing. He hands one to each member of the party. You each gain a potion of water breathing.
Nice.
Hell yeah. All right.
You're looking at being helpful.
Then let's do that. All right. Let's rest up then. If they're willing to wait, I guess we can do a long rest, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the balance here. Do we strike while they're unprepared, or do we let them?
Not while you guys are this.
Yeah.
Well, if I do a long rest, I'll be able to switch one of my infusions over, so I'll actually be able to attack next time. Because right now
the problem is
I have are
it's
lightning
less
based.
about health. It's more about people run out of spell shit.
Yeah.
slots.
Yeah, I'm completely tapped for spells.
Yeah, and I
Which
can't
means
imagine
healing,
Holly's got a
too.
lot
All
left.
right.
And I think
I
I've
don't
only
have a
got
lot.
one left too.
Yeah. All right.
So
Then yeah. Okay. If we need to rest, we need to rest. I'm not a fan of it, but we have to. So let's take a long rest then.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of your cooking, so I mean,
I'm not a fan of your
Oh,
impulsiveness, but you know, we all put up with shit we don't like.
exactly. You get it.
The party, you rest 8 hours. You watch the lighthouse burn. It burns actually for the next 2 hours, but it never explodes, which is nice.
Good.
And then it dies down. Over the next 6 hours, smoke is still coming out of the top of the lighthouse, but it's not actively burning. And it's going to get dark and it's going to get to nighttime as everyone takes their long rest.
All right.
Uh,
Long rest taken.
According to the PHB, it says you can do some light activities during a long rest, so I'm just going to kind of help repair the ship where I can, kind of in amongst it.
Absolutely, yeah. During the ship gets ship shape during the rest. So
Cameron.
Ollie's gonna help Lucian make sure that trapdoor is blocked and sealed really well, so that when we attack from the opposite side, they can't get through.
sure, you're gonna go back up after 7 hours or something once everything's burnt down for sure and block the trapdoor. Yeah, you can do that. You go back up to the top of the lighthouse and the fire has died down completely, and you see exactly where the trapdoor was. And you're able to, put down some tiling, make some fasteners, and try and weigh it down in place with all sorts of heavy stuff as best you can. Actually, I guess I know this is kind of a short one, but if we need to take a little time to do our long resty stuff, do you want to take a break here, call this an episode, and pick it back up on the next one?
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me at all.
Automatically seems like a good stopping
Yep.
point.
All right.
All right.
This
We
was
lived.
a short one, everyone, but we'll be back real soon with some more. So we'll see. Yeah, you all lived.
Look at that! How
Jeez.
Yeah.
All thanks to some environmental damage.
Thanks for playing, everyone. Bye.
Yay, arson.
Bye.